Hello, everyone. A very warm welcome to you today on behalf of NÜRNBERGMESSE India, organizers of Digital Asia's Broadcasting and Infotainment Show. Hope all of you are healthy and happy. These are special, challenging times, but if you look at them positively, I would say enlightening with increased resiliency and, most important, prompting us to develop some business differentiating skills. As I said, these are special times, but have also witnessed tremendous rise in entertainment consumption to keep the spirits live and entertained, thereby highlighting the importance of growing industry of media and entertainment. Globally, India is the largest consumer of mobile data and second largest television market. Rising incomes and evolving lifestyles have actually led to increased demand for aspirational products and services. Higher penetration and a rapidly growing young population, coupled with increased usage of internet and portable devices, are some of the other factors which led to the growth of this sector over the last years here in India. Good news is that overall, the media and entertainment sector is expected to bounce back with a growth of 33.1% in financial year 2022, riding on the swelling success of digital and gaming segments. Broadcast India, now in its 30th edition, has been the epicenter of many conversations and interactions, as the whole film and television community has converged in Mumbai year after year to meet their peers, as also to get a sneak peek into the paradigm shifts in the infotainment technology across the globe. As the region's leading event for television, film, radio, audio, from its content creation to its management and delivery, the event has witnessed considerable support from the industry, and I take this opportunity to thank each one of you. Satellite and Cable TV India Trade Show, India's largest exhibition for Indian satellite, cable TV, DTH, broadband, and IPTV industry, which was acquired by NÜRNBERGMESSE India earlier this year, is also being presented in a digital model this year. India is now the world's second largest consumer of internet data and also in terms of broadband users. Due to the pandemic, need for fiber optic distribution has increased multifold, thus providing further impetus to this growing industry. I'm very happy that we are in a position today to also launch SCAT India under the ownership of NÜRNBERGMESSE India under the digital mode along with Broadcast India. Content libraries was what most of the players in the media and entertainment industry were scrambling to offer, building a direct relationship with the consumers. Brands were also seen experimenting with high quality content and content re-aggregations. With a demand for both traditional and digital content surging, and the audience consumption growing voraciously across all platforms, Content India Show is being launched by NÜRNBERGMESSE India at a perfect, opportune time with an aim of creating a platform that focuses solely on the business of content, connects the creators with leading industry players to promote and distribute their ideas. The COVID lockdown resulted in the growth of different platforms across categories, including OTT, as homebound consumers wanting newer themes and subjects for their entertainment. Our decision to move the events into a digital space was to ensure that the community remains connected amidst these unprecedented times by creating online experiences which will redefine the way information is shared, while allowing all the stakeholders to engage in new and unique ways. It's my pleasure to announce that along with Broadcast India this time, we have co-located two very important events, SCAT India Trade Show and Content India Show, under the parent umbrella of ABIS, Asia's Broadcasting and Infotainment Show, which are also being digitally hosted on the same platform, providing 3 days of seamless networking experience. The digital platform is designed to offer you an access to an exclusive online forum featuring exhibitor product information, announcements, product sessions, demos. You will get an opportunity to interact with companies representing almost every vertical of broadcast, entertainment, and technology industries. Our conference program, which has been specially curated for all of you, has a good mix of technical sessions, interactive panel discussions, masterclass sessions with some of the most eminent and prolific names from the domain. Furthermore, the platform will also allow you to customize your agenda, tune into sessions on demand, and network based on artificial intelligence-powered recommendation. Extraordinary times such as these demand flexibility and innovation. And by creating this digital experience, we at NÜRNBERGMESSE India aim to bring industry stakeholders together and allowing participants a unique opportunity to showcase their capabilities and engage with each other through a new format. With the onset of festive season, the third quarter of 2020 is set to witness, hopefully, an upward trend as theaters would open up and advertisement spends are also being expected to rise. Production of content in all segments has also begun, and TV will also bounce back soon with a fast recovery of viewership and advertisements. Thanks to the increasing penetration of the internet, the OTT segment has found several new viewers in urban and rural India, along with the gaming sector, and all these sectors are expected to stay in its high growth trajectory even after normalcy is restored. The industry is also witnessing large-scale tech integration with artificial reality, virtual production, artificial intelligence, being some of the technologies that are being leveraged. All of this is being done with a view to enhance user experience and simplify operations and creative processes. So all in all, the trends suggest that this sector will continue to flourish and grow, and we are absolutely looking at bright times ahead. This is also a moment to think about the future and discuss how can organizations use the current situation to redesign and realign their business plans to meet the demands of the new normal and the rapidly evolving customer demands. Agility and innovation will be our biggest tools as we face this special challenge. So, ladies and gentlemen, our gratitude to all the exhibitors, speakers, panelists, attendees, and partners for their support towards making this platform successful. And we at NÜRNBERGMESSE have been creating landmark events for you for more than a decade, and we will continue to do so. We wish you successful networking in the upcoming days, and most important, stay safe and take care. Thank you very much.
Welcome to ABIS 2020 We Go Digital, Asia's Broadcasting and Infotainment Show. This excellent initiative is designed to give broadcast and media technology suppliers in the region a digital platform to engage with the market over the next year until the physical edition of Broadcast India returns in 2021. First, a bit of background. I am Peter White, CEO of IABM, the International Trade Association for Broadcast and Media Technology Suppliers. We have an international membership of over 550 companies, which together represents the majority of revenues in the sector. Some of these will, of course, be part of ABIS 2020. In normal times, IABM supports our members with a comprehensive range of services and support. These include business intelligence reports, a knowledge hub, IABM TV, technology services, training and educational services, member lounges, future trends theatres, and regional members councils. We also have strategic partnerships with major international shows, including, of course, Broadcast India. As soon as the coronavirus pandemic hit, IABM moved decisively to support all its members with a wide range of new virtual events and webinars, as well as producing special reports and guidance on sustaining business now and into the new normal future. Like ABIS, IABM is committed to fostering collaboration between all sides of the industry. We believe that we are better together, especially in these challenging transformational times like these. We actively engage with all broadcast and media company staff and also have a special category of partners drawn from senior executives in these organizations. This makes IBM uniquely well placed to not only comment on, but also provide a platform for collaboration to shape the future of our industry. And what is that future? Thanks to the in-depth and analysis of our world-class business intelligence unit, IBM's recently released Charting the Uncharted report, which can be downloaded from the IBM website, gives us these clear insights. The coronavirus pandemic has compressed fundamental changes that were already underway in the industry, compressing them into just months or even weeks. The Charting the Uncharted identifies this multi-dimensional change that is impacting broadcast and media, fueled by the move to direct-to-consumer business models across the industry. The propellants include the changing role of technology, the move to as-a-service and insourcing, and the new generation of IT and environmentally aware talent. The coronavirus pandemic have driven digital subscriptions massively upwards, while traditional pay TV and advertising-based business models in many regions have been hit hard, especially so in relation to cancelled live sports programming. As an aside, the recent return of first the Premier League and then the IPL in particular have lit up the lives of many millions, both in India and around the world, and no doubt improved the prospects of their broadcasters and associated advertisers. We are perhaps beginning to see just a little light at the end of the tunnel, but we all know we have a long way to go yet until some kind of normality resumes. In the case of the IPL, that means fans in the stands, of course. For me, that would be a key yardstick by which a return to normal life will be measured. It still seems a long way off. And in the meantime, virtual initiatives such as ABIS 2020, as well as IBM's own virtual offerings, will continue to be the norm. Stay-at-home mandates have caused a shift in working patterns. They have also massively accelerated the industry's progress towards dematerialized operations in the cloud, underpinned by as-a-service technologies and building and business models. To survive the storm, traditional broadcasters have moved rapidly to supplement their output with direct-to-consumer offerings and to search for the necessary scale to compete with the digital giants through acquisition or consolidation, as well as increased investment in content. The move to direct-to-consumer with its thinner margins also requires increased efficiency and agility, producing a greater focus on business models. Technology has become merely an enabler for those business models, and broadcasters are increasingly turning to insourcing to better control and responsiveness. The new skills required are often being recruited from outside the industry, with traditional broadcast engineering skills becoming less in demand. Of course, the exact trajectory is different in every market. In IBM's June 2020 APAC region report, we found that pay TV market in India remains vibrant. India and China together will account for nearly half of the world's pay TV and subscribers by 2024, with sports being a key driver. Regulatory changes in India capping pay TV channel prices may have an effect too. Internet players are now dominating investments in premium sports content monetized through AVOD and SVOD models. The growth of mobile internet users in India is also driving the rush to customized mobile-only subscription streaming services. Netflix now invests more in local productions in India than any other market outside the US, And Amazon is also ramping up its investment, both with cost-effective pricing plans. But what do all these shifts mean to us as individuals? As I said earlier, change is happening everywhere at great pace. But that change is not happening just to others. It is happening in all our lives. It directly affects us as people. So making these fundamental changes to how a business operates to meet the demands of the marketplace now and the wider ecosystem really comes back to one thing: people. People working together with a like mind and aligned purpose and beliefs. So at a time when we're all working so hard just to keep up with these transformational changes, IBM's Chart and Chartered report gives us a new, unique opportunity to stand back and take a look at the bigger picture. If you were used to working in a particular way and your business has been around for some time, then practices and procedures become second nature, ingrained in company culture. And sometimes it's difficult to move your organization into a new era and a new way of working because not only just hearts and minds being in a different place, but also legacy practices, familiarity, and sheer force of habit. This is why new organizations coming into a market are much more agile and seem to be much more on point without any legacy, without a tradition of doing things in a particular way. They say old habits die hard, but die they must if we are to transform ourselves, make ourselves ready for success and continue to compete. With the industry moving to direct-to-consumer, digital and service-based models, both sides of the industry need to transform themselves in a carefully balancing act between legacy and new. IBM's Chart and the Uncharted report gives us the information we need to measure what we are doing, how we are doing it, and why are we doing it against the whole industry background. It is brimful of fact-based insights, and I would say it is essential reading for everyone in the industry right now. In conclusion, while we have all experienced difficult times in recent months, what we have seen come out of all of this is not actually a new path for our industry, but instead a massive acceleration of trends that were already underway. We need to ensure that as people we change our way of thinking and working to match these shifts. That way we will succeed together. Virtual events such as ABIS 2020 We Go Digital will help you keep abreast of these changes until we can return to check them out in person next year to take full advantage. Thank you.